Welcome to Professional English Mastery, the definitive podcast for ambitious intermediate English learners seeking to excel in competitive global careers through sophisticated communication skills and strategic thinking development. I'm your host, Dr. Rachel Williams, and today we're exploring 4 dynamic stories that showcase how successful professionals navigate complex workplace challenges while building the leadership capabilities essential for career advancement in international business environments. This episode, Strategic Thinking and Problem-Solving Excellence, examines how emerging leaders apply analytical reasoning, creative solutions, and effective communication to overcome obstacles that test their professional competence and leadership potential. Each narrative has been strategically crafted to challenge B1 and B2 level learners with advanced vocabulary, complex organizational scenarios, and nuanced professional contexts that mirror real-world business situations. Today's stories will immerse you in the specialized language of strategic consulting, digital transformation, sustainable development, and international project management. You'll encounter sophisticated analytical discourse, advanced problem-solving terminology, and the kind of persuasive communication that distinguishes high-performing professionals from their colleagues in competitive corporate environments. We'll meet Alexandra Chen, a management consultant whose data-driven approach revolutionizes a struggling retail chain's operational efficiency. We'll follow Dr. Marcus Johnson, a digital transformation specialist whose change management expertise guides a traditional manufacturing company through technological modernization. We'll observe Isabella Rodriguez, a sustainability coordinator whose environmental initiatives create both cost savings and competitive advantages for her multinational corporation. Finally, we'll join David Kim, an international project manager whose cross-border coordination skills prove crucial in delivering a complex infrastructure development project. Each narrative incorporates sophisticated business dynamics, requiring you to understand strategic frameworks, decode complex stakeholder relationships, and appreciate the analytical processes that inform executive decision-making in global organizations. These comprehension skills prove invaluable for advancing in international corporations, succeeding in MBA programs, and contributing meaningfully to high-level business strategy discussions. Alexandra Chen had built her reputation as a data analytics specialist over 5 years of management consulting when she was assigned to lead a comprehensive operational review for Retail Max, a mid-sized clothing chain facing declining sales, increasing competition from e-commerce platforms, and operational inefficiencies that threatened the company's long-term viability in a rapidly evolving retail landscape. The challenge appeared daunting from the initial assessment. Retail Max operated 120 stores across 3 regions, but their inventory management systems, customer relationship protocols, and supply chain coordination had failed to adapt to contemporary retail demands. Store managers lacked real-time sales data, purchasing decisions were based on outdated seasonal patterns, and customer service standards varied significantly across locations. Alexandra's diagnostic approach involved conducting comprehensive data analysis across multiple operational dimensions: sales performance by store location and product category, inventory turnover rates, customer satisfaction metrics, employee productivity indicators, and competitive positioning relative to both traditional retailers and online platforms. Her initial findings revealed systemic inefficiencies that extended beyond simple operational problems to fundamental strategic misalignment. The company's buying strategies were based on historical sales patterns that no longer reflected current consumer preferences, while their pricing models failed to account for regional market variations and competitive dynamics. Most critically, Retail Max lacked integrated data systems that could provide management with actionable insights for strategic decision-making. Store managers operated with limited visibility into company-wide performance trends, while corporate executives made purchasing and expansion decisions without comprehensive understanding of local market conditions and customer behavior patterns. Alexandra's transformation strategy focused on implementing integrated business intelligence systems that could provide real-time operational visibility while establishing data-driven decision-making processes throughout the organization. This approach required coordinating technology upgrades, staff training programs, and organizational culture changes that would enable RetailMax to compete effectively in the digital retail environment. The implementation phase demanded skills beyond Alexandra's technical expertise, requiring her to navigate organizational politics, manage resistance to change, and coordinate multiple stakeholder groups with competing priorities and varying levels of technological sophistication. She learned to balance analytical rigor with diplomatic communication, presenting complex data insights in accessible formats that could inform strategic decisions across different organizational levels. Alexandra's breakthrough innovation involved developing predictive analytics models that could forecast demand patterns, optimize inventory allocation, and identify emerging market opportunities before competitors recognize them. These systems enabled RetailMax to reduce inventory costs by 23% while improving product availability and customer satisfaction ratings. The transformation also included establishing performance measurement frameworks that aligned individual store objectives with corporate strategic goals, creating accountability systems that motivated consistent service quality while providing managers with tools for continuous operational improvement. Resistance to change emerged from multiple sources: long-term employees who preferred established routines, middle managers concerned about increased performance scrutiny, and executives worried about short-term disruption during the transition period. Alexandra addressed these concerns through comprehensive change management strategies that included stakeholder education, phased implementation timelines, and success metrics that demonstrated tangible benefits. The most significant breakthrough came when Alexandra's analytics revealed untapped market opportunities in underserved demographic segments that RetailMax could address through targeted product selections and marketing strategies. This insight enabled the company to differentiate itself from both traditional competitors and online retailers. Within 18 months of implementation, RetailMax achieved remarkable transformation results. Overall sales increased by 31%, customer satisfaction scores improved by 45%, and operational efficiency gains generated $2.8 million in annual cost savings. The company's improved performance attracted acquisition interest from larger retail groups, ultimately resulting in a successful sale that provided substantial returns for investors. Alexandra's success established her reputation as a strategic transformation specialist, leading to promotion within her consulting firm and opportunities to lead similar projects for Fortune 500 companies. Her case study became required reading in business school operations management courses, demonstrating how data-driven analysis could revitalize struggling organizations through systematic operational improvements. Her experience taught her that effective business transformation required not only analytical skills, but change management expertise, stakeholder communication abilities, and strategic thinking that could identify competitive advantages within existing organizational capabilities. Dr. Marcus Johnson had specialized in digital transformation consulting for traditional manufacturing companies when he was contracted to lead TechnoSteel Corporation's transition from legacy production systems to Industry 4.0 technologies, a comprehensive modernization initiative that would test his ability to balance technological innovation with operational continuity while managing organizational resistance to fundamental process changes. TechnoSteel had operated successfully for 40 years using established manufacturing processes, but increasing competition from automated facilities and customer demands for customization, shorter delivery times, and quality consistency required technological capabilities that their current systems couldn't provide. The company's leadership recognized the need for digital transformation but lacked expertise in implementing complex technological changes without disrupting ongoing production operations. Marcus's assessment revealed that TechnoSteel's challenges extended beyond simple technology upgrades to encompass workforce development, supply chain integration, and cultural adaptation to data-driven manufacturing processes. The existing workforce possessed valuable mechanical expertise but limited experience with digital technologies, while management systems relied on paper-based documentation and manual quality control procedures. The transformation strategy required implementing interconnected systems, Internet of Things centers for real-time equipment monitoring, artificial intelligence for predictive maintenance scheduling, automated quality control systems, and integrated enterprise resource planning software that could coordinate production, inventory, and customer order management. However, the technical implementation represented only one dimension of the transformation challenge. Marcus discovered that successful digital adoption required addressing employee concerns about job security, providing comprehensive technical training, and establishing new performance metrics that aligned with digital manufacturing capabilities. The workforce development component proved particularly complex, requiring Marcus to design training programs that could build digital literacy among experienced manufacturing workers while maintaining production schedules and quality standards. He collaborated with technical training institutes to develop customized curricula that connected traditional manufacturing skills with digital technology applications. Marcus's change management approach emphasized demonstrating tangible benefits of digital technologies rather than simply requiring adoption. He implemented pilot programs that showcased how predictive maintenance could prevent equipment failures, how real-time monitoring could improve product quality, and how automated systems could enhance rather than replace human expertise. The breakthrough came when Marcus's team demonstrated that digital technologies could enable mass customization capabilities that would allow TechnoSteel to serve niche markets with specialized products while maintaining efficient production processes. This strategic opportunity transformed employee perspectives from viewing digital transformation as a threat to recognizing it as a competitive advantage. Implementation challenges included integrating new systems with existing equipment, managing cybersecurity risks associated with connected manufacturing systems, and establishing data governance protocols that protected proprietary manufacturing processes while enabling performance optimization. Within 2 years, TechnoSteel's digital transformation achieved measurable improvements. Production efficiency increased by 28%, quality defects decreased by 52%, and predictive maintenance reduced unplanned downtime by 67%. The company secured new contracts for customized products that competitors couldn't efficiently produce, generating $4.2 million in additional annual revenue. Marcus's success influenced industry discussions about digital transformation best practices and demonstrated how traditional manufacturers could leverage technological innovation to enhance competitiveness while preserving valuable organizational knowledge and workforce expertise. Isabella Rodriguez had developed expertise in corporate sustainability over 6 years when she was promoted to lead environmental strategy for Global Tech Industries, a multinational technology manufacturer facing increasing pressure from investors, customers, and regulatory agencies to reduce environmental impact while maintaining profitability and competitive market positioning in an industry notorious for resource consumption and electronic waste generation. The assignment required Isabella to develop comprehensive sustainability initiatives that could achieve measurable environmental improvements while generating cost savings and competitive advantages for Global Tech's operations across 15 countries. The challenge involved coordinating diverse stakeholder groups with varying environmental regulations, cultural attitudes towards sustainability, and operational constraints. Isabella's initial assessment revealed that Global Tech's environmental impact extended throughout complex global supply chains involving hundreds of component suppliers, multiple manufacturing facilities, and distribution networks that generated significant carbon emissions, water consumption, and waste production. Traditional approaches to corporate sustainability had focused on compliance with environmental regulations rather than identifying strategic opportunities for competitive differentiation through environmental leadership. Her strategic framework involved implementing circular economy principles that could transform waste streams into revenue sources while reducing resource consumption and environmental impact. This approach required redesigning product development processes, establishing supplier partnerships focused on sustainable materials, and creating take-back programs that enabled product lifecycle extension and component recycling. The most innovative aspect of Isabella's strategy involved developing environmental performance metrics that demonstrated correlation between sustainability initiatives and financial performance, enabling her to secure executive support by presenting environmental improvements as business opportunities rather than compliance costs. Isabella's implementation approach required coordinating with multiple organizational functions. Procurement teams needed training in sustainable supplier evaluation, manufacturing engineers required expertise in waste reduction technologies, and marketing departments education about communicating environmental benefits without greenwashing accusations. International coordination presented additional complexities as environmental regulations, cultural attitudes toward sustainability, and available recycling infrastructure varied significantly across Global Tech's global operations. Isabella developed region-specific implementation strategies that accommodated local conditions while maintaining consistent corporate sustainability standards. The breakthrough innovation came when Isabella's team identified opportunities to create closed-loop manufacturing processes where waste materials from one product line became inputs for other manufacturing operations, reducing raw material costs while eliminating waste disposal expenses. Isabella also established partnerships with environmental technology companies that could provide innovative solutions for energy efficiency, water conservation, and waste reduction that weren't available through traditional suppliers. These collaborations generated intellectual property opportunities and potential revenue streams from licensing environmental technologies to other manufacturers. Resistance to sustainability initiatives emerged from multiple sources: procurement managers concerned about supplier transition costs, manufacturing engineers skeptical about new process reliability, and regional managers worried about implementation complexity. Isabella addressed these concerns through pilot programs that demonstrated tangible benefits and stakeholder education that connected environmental improvements with operational advantages. The most significant challenge involved balancing short-term implementation costs with long-term sustainability benefits while maintaining quarterly financial performance expectations. Isabella developed financing strategies that utilized green bonds, sustainability-linked loans, and government incentives to fund environmental improvements without impacting operational budgets. Within 3 years, Global Tech's sustainability transformation achieved remarkable results. Carbon emissions decreased by 34%, water consumption reduced by 28%, and waste diversion from landfills reached 89%. More importantly, sustainability initiatives generated $12.6 million in annual cost savings through reduced resource consumption, waste elimination, and energy efficiency improvements. The environmental leadership positioning attracted environmentally conscious customers, improved employee recruitment and retention, and enhanced investor confidence in Global Tech's long-term viability. Independent sustainability ratings agencies recognize the company as an industry leader, generating positive media coverage and strengthening brand reputation. Isabella's success influenced corporate sustainability practices throughout the technology industry and demonstrated how environmental responsibility could enhance rather than compromise business performance when implemented through strategic approaches that aligned environmental and financial objectives. David Kim had managed domestic infrastructure projects for 7 years when he was selected to coordinate a $45 million international development initiative involving construction of renewable energy facilities across 3 Southeast Asian countries, requiring him to navigate complex cross-border regulations, cultural differences, and stakeholder coordination challenges while ensuring project delivery within strict timeline and budget constraints. The project involved installing solar panel arrays in wind turbine systems in rural communities that lacked reliable electricity access, but implementation required coordinating with government agencies, international funding organizations, local communities, and technical contractors across different countries with varying regulatory frameworks, cultural practices, and infrastructure capabilities. David's coordination strategy involved establishing country-specific project teams while maintaining centralized quality standards and communication protocols that could ensure consistent project delivery despite diverse local conditions. This approach required developing cultural competency, regulatory expertise, and diplomatic communication skills that extended far beyond traditional project management capabilities. The breakthrough came when David implemented innovative stakeholder engagement processes that respected local decision-making traditions while maintaining project momentum. His success demonstrated that international development projects could achieve technical objectives while building local capacity and respecting cultural values through collaborative approaches that emphasized partnership rather than external implementation. Within 18 months, the renewable energy project provided electricity access to over 50,000 rural residents while creating local employment opportunities and establishing sustainable maintenance capabilities that ensured long-term operational success. The project's success led to additional international assignments and recognition as a model for culturally sensitive infrastructure development. Today's narratives have demonstrated how strategic thinking and innovative problem-solving enable professionals to create transformative impact while advancing their careers in competitive global environments. Through Alexandra's retail transformation, Marcus's digital modernization, Isabella's sustainability strategy, and David's international coordination, we've explored how analytical expertise combined with effective communication drives organizational success. These stories showcase the sophisticated English proficiency required for strategic roles in international business environments. Each narrative employed advanced vocabulary that enables precise discussion of complex business challenges, intricate analytical frameworks, and the kind of strategic communication essential for executive-level responsibilities. The linguistic complexity evident throughout these stories reflects the communication demands facing professionals who must analyze complex problems, develop innovative solutions, and coordinate diverse stakeholder groups across cultural and organizational boundaries. Notice how each protagonist's success required not only technical expertise, but also advanced persuasion abilities, cross-cultural sensitivity, and strategic thinking skills. For continued advancement toward advanced proficiency, focus on analyzing how sophisticated English enables nuanced discussion of strategic frameworks and implementation challenges. Practice articulating complex business solutions using professional vocabulary and analytical structures, and develop sensitivity to the cultural and organizational contexts that inform strategic decision-making in global corporations. These narratives remind us that professional leadership requires mastery of both analytical thinking and sophisticated communication, enabling meaningful contribution to the strategic innovation processes that drive organizational success in competitive international markets. Thank you for joining Professional English Mastery. Continue developing your strategic communication capabilities through engagement with complex business scenarios that prepare you for leadership roles in dynamic global organizations.